All right, I'm back and I made it through week 1 of this Hammer and Chisel program and it whooped my butt. It's been about 3 months since I worked out with weights. I've been doing the Insanity program, the regular one, and that's a workout. It's all body weight and endurance stuff, but when you're adding weights, it's a completely different ball game and I freaking love it. I love feeling sore, and Insanity was a lot of legs. There was push-ups, yes, but it's a lot of jumping, power on the legs. So I did feel soreness in my legs, but I love getting that bicep pump and feeling just sore all over my shoulders for a couple days. And then after, if I'm still sore, I'm like, oh crap, when is this gonna go away? But I missed that feeling, so I'm so happy to have it back. So these are the weights I've got. They're changeable weights, which kind of like, it sucks a little bit, but whatever. They were cheap, I'll deal with it. So I managed to do most of the workouts with these 12-pound weights. There was some like single arm stuff, or the lateral raises, I had to drop it down to 8 pounds. And I know I haven't been working out with weights in a long time, so I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to go too crazy. So I'm going to do 2 weeks at this 12 and 8 pounds, see how that goes. And then the next 2 weeks, bump it up to maybe 14 pounds and like 10 pounds and go from there as I need to. Because there are still some exercises where you want to go heavy. When you're doing squats or like a kettlebell swing with the weight, you want to go heavy. Your body can handle that stuff. But when you're doing overhead exercises, you want to start a little bit lower and go up as it's safe for you, as you feel strong enough. Because you don't want to mess around with your neck, your shoulders. Been there, done that. Not fun. Too much time that you're out, and it's not worth it. But the workouts have been going great. I did have to modify a lot of them, and I'll even post a video of the modifications I did, because I don't have a bench. I don't have a chin-up bar or resistance bands or anything like that. So I've been modifying with a chair for a lot of my bench exercises, or even, because some things is not too safe to do on a chair, just on the ground. There's always a modifier in the workout there with you to modify everything, showing you with a ball, or if you don't have a ball on the ground. And for me, there was no modifier if you didn't have a push-up or a chin-up bar or a resistance band. So I just have been using my weights and doing other stuff in between, just to make sure I'm still working and I'm not sitting there like, okay, I can't do this. You can always do something else. Even if it's not replicating the exact movement, pick a sit-up, pick a squat or lunge or something, and just do that for the whole time. Don't stop just because you don't have the right equipment. That's my workout review there. I want to talk to you about nutrition, because I get a lot of people who say like, oh, it's so hard to, like, I have no time to meal prep, I have no time for this, or I just grab what's quick and easy. What if I don't want, like, what if I still crave this, da 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 da. Excuses. I'm sorry, tough love here. It's an excuse, because we all have the exact same 24 hours a day. Yeah, maybe somebody may work 12 hours, okay, but you have to have one day off. And if you don't feel like cooking, if you don't have the time, what I just said there before, you don't feel like doing it. So if you don't feel like doing it, you're not going to do it, and nothing's going to change. Eventually, you're going to hit rock bottom, and you're going to say like, okay, this isn't working. Something has to give, and then you'll be ready for it. Because everyone's not always ready to make a change in their lifestyle right now, or ready to jump into a health and fitness plan. Like, I'm obsessed with this stuff. This is my life. It's not everyone's lifestyle choice. But I do think that you should want to make a conscious effort to change. And not about being skinny or fit and having a six-pack, but just to be healthy. Like, some people have said to me over that last video, I had a lot of positive support, but I did have some that said like, you're skinny, like da da da, why are you like saying you're fat, like I hate this stuff. But I'm not calling myself fat. It's just about being healthy and wanting to improve yourself, and not improve saying that there's anything wrong, but I just have a certain way of how I want to look and how I want to feel. It's not for anyone else. I don't care what anyone else thinks about how I look. It's how I feel and how I want to look for myself. That's all it is. This isn't like a you should be like me type thing. This is just something I'm doing, and I'm sharing it in hopes of inspiring other people to do it as well, or to follow their own journey and get on their own journey and get started and follow their own dreams and visions for themselves of being healthy. even how people say like I'm not struggling or I'm not going through struggles because I've never been obese, I've never been really large. But that's true. I've been like, yeah, chubby and bigger than like most girls that I went to high school when I was in high school or something like that. But I have grown up with two grandparents that are obese and have diabetes and can barely walk. And that is why I do this. That is why I choose to wake up every day and beat myself up and work out and eat healthy and say no to that pizza, which is very hard sometimes. But I do that because I know how hard it can be in the end. So why wouldn't I try and take all the precautions now to take care of myself while I can, so that I can enjoy my life as I get older and still be able to move and walk around and live longer and feel better. And your body starts to fall apart as you get older no matter what. But I just figure, why not make it an easier process as I go along? If I can control it, why not? So on a lighter note, here's a video of me from this weekend after I did my grocery haul and some of my staples to my diet and what I usually get each week. Right. So turning it around, starting with protein. I just bought what we needed, so I bought eggs. Eggs are very easy to quickly boil and make hard-boiled eggs, eat them as a snack. I throw them in salads all the time, super, super quick and easy. Next is Greek yogurt. I always have Greek yogurt. It's another easy protein, 17 grams of protein in here, and plus I like to add my Shakeology in this and kind of make it a little sweet treat. And I thought this one was cool because it was lactose free, so I figured give it a try. 17 grams of protein, like I said. Anything less than that, like if you get under 10 grams of protein, in my books it turns into a carb. So I want to try and fill up as many of my red containers as possible with different varieties. Next, coming over to fruit, bananas, always half of a banana counts as one purple container. So I always have just half a day to start in my shake, something like that, or slice it up, put it in my yogurt or oatmeal. Next, coming over to pears. I am obsessed with pears. I never used to like them when I was younger, maybe because I always ate them in fruit cups and they had like that sandy taste, but I am obsessed with pears now. Super good for you. Then we come on to some mangoes. Yellow mangoes taste different than the regular mangoes. I find them to be a little bit softer and sweeter, and I'm obsessed with mangoes. Next, we have some diet cranberry mango juice. So I use this in a sun tea that I make, and I will post a video of that for you on another day. It's diet cranberry mango. So the diet part is very important because you get only 10 calories, 1 gram of sugar, and 20 milligrams of sodium. That's the big part, is that 1 gram of sugar there and only 10 calories. And I like the mango because it adds more flavor than just the cranberry itself. For my carb, I have oatmeal. I don't really eat bread. Sometimes, like on occasion, I'll have wraps or like bread with toast or bread with breakfast or something like that. But normally my carb source is oatmeal, quinoa, and sweet potatoes. I only needed to stock up on my oats. We have sweet potatoes already and quinoa, so I'm good to go there. Coming over to vegetables, these are the vegetables that I have every week. So always spinach, always, always, always spinach. Put that in my smoothies, make it with salads. I grew up with iceberg lettuce, always. It was cheap, right? So my dad would just buy it. It was cheap and easy, made salads. We had salad every night for dinner, so we needed something that we can use, easily accessible, cheap. But iceberg lettuce has like 0 nutritional value for you, so switch over to even romaine lettuce if you don't like spinach or kale, but spinach and kale are your best option. Next is zucchini. I am obsessed with zucchini. Being Italian, my nonno used to always grow it in his garden. And I have also become obsessed with zucchini zoodles. I have a spiralizer. I will make a video showing you how I make zoodles because I'm obsessed. And I don't really eat normal pasta anymore, which is crazy for an Italian, unless I go to Nonna's house. And of course, wine, I'm Italian. So coming over to tomatoes, another one, easy staple to throw into anything. Salads, even sometimes I just have them by itself with a little bit of pepper on it. Love tomatoes. Not really new, I've been having it for a few years now, but spaghetti squash. Another way to replace pasta for me, a crazy Italian lover, or you can even put it into stir fries. There's so many different things you can do with this. You can get creative. I'll post a great spaghetti squash recipe. And lastly, broccoli. I was one of those kids growing up that I was like, yes, broccoli, please, which is very weird for a kid. Nobody wants to eat their vegetables. I love broccoli. I don't even have to put anything on it. I eat it just by itself and I love it. For my proteins as well, I didn't buy any meat or fish because we've got loads of salmon there. I just made fish yesterday. So this is my grocery haul for the week. And it'll last me maybe a little bit over because it's just me eating and my boyfriend, but he doesn't really eat as much as I do because he's gone for work all day. So I just wanted to share that with you, letting you into my life, letting you know how easy it is to buy healthy food. It may seem a little more expensive, but it lasts and it's good for your body. It's an investment in your health. It's something that's worth it for you. So you might as well fill your body with the most natural, fresh, real ingredients. Even just substituting some of those boxed cereals or frozen food, you'll see a change in your health, in your body form. You'll see a change just by adding these fresh foods. Your body is meant to eat this kind of stuff, not that prepackaged, processed junk. So if you're with me on this journey, commit to your health, commit to yourself. Let's go grocery shopping, get some fresh food, and let's do this.